answer to this part? What's your answer to that part? Also, just to check that everyone's on the same page and everyone's following all the concepts, so we don't leave anyone behind. Okay. So the first thing is like this idea that we have a basic unit system for most of the most basic quantities that we use in physics. So you can see here on the table, and everyone can see the document, right? That's in the lesson space. Just checking. Just give me a thumbs up. Yep, good. So we have basically a range of quantities such as distance, mass, time, current, etc. And all of these have an SI base unit. So this is like System International Unit that is basically used as a standard so that any physicists doing anything all over the world or engineers can basically speak to each other in the same language. So these are things that you need to know. So I'll give you guys just a quick moment to note down, just for your memory's sake, all these different quantities and what the base unit is. So make sure you have like a piece of paper at hand and a pen and a piece of paper, and just start writing some notes around the different quantities and their base units, because you need to remember this for your exams or your future sort of physics tests. Yeah, and some of these will be obvious, like time and meters, but sometimes for something like luminosity, right, it can be something that we might not have seen before. Okay, I'll just give you guys another 20-ish seconds. Okay, so it looks like hopefully you guys are sort of finishing those up. So the reason these are important, right, is that we can also achieve or find the units of different forces, different quantities that exist in physics, right? Because there are way more quantities than just distance, mass, time, current, etc. So these base quantities will come together in different ways to create the quantities or the units for things like force, for example, which doesn't exist on this list, and something like force, which is a very famous physics equation, force equals mass times acceleration. We're going to see how these different quantities come together. Oops.